Okay, so I made this little thing. It's a, guess a Minesweeper that largely runs on the compute shader in Godot. Uh, you have a big 1024 by 1024 map where individual pixels are tiles, and I have a zoomed in area up there. So we click, and I can move the mouse around. And you can see there's a very tiny thing right there. But I added the ability to control it with the mouse cursor or with the arrow keys as well. Just as it's so small, it's hard to click on an individual pixel sometimes. Can we figure any of this out? There has to be a flag right there. And this has to be clear. And this has to be clear. That clear. I'm going to hope. Nope. Let's just go out here somewhere. There we go. And so it's doing some extra solving that you don't normally get with just a regular Minesweeper. Regular Minesweeper will clear all the empty squares, but then it does this additional level of auto solving, which is again just run through a compute shader so that it can in parallel check the entire map if there's something that can be solved. So right now it just does the very low hanging fruit. So like if you have a 1 and there's only one space, unclicked space next to it, it'll put a flag there. If you have a 2 and there's already 2 flags next to it, it knows it can clear everything else next to it. But then something like this here where you have to think ahead. So this 2 has 1 flag in one of those spots, and this one needs 2 flags, so one of them has to be up here. And then it did auto solve to figure out the implications of that. And that's really the only way it would be viable for someone to get close to clearing a 1024 by 1024 map without a little help. Okay, so this is clear. Which means there has to be 1 there. Oop. Oh, and then when you luck out, you get a good chain reaction like this, and it just takes a huge chunk of the map out for you. So, it sends your clicks to the compute shader, gets back from that some information from counts. You can see down here, that's how it knows how many flags it added on the GPU. It fetches that back to the CPU. It's not fetching any individual pixels. It's just passing that to the display texture, or two display textures they're using the same texture, but there's 2 different display shaders for the one where they're individual pixels and the zoomed in version over there. So I don't know if it works as a game, but it's kind of interesting as a tech demo. Means I tried out some stuff with compute shaders.